Wow, we are on a late live. And we got to go to the YouTube side. Let me get set up with the YouTube side here. I should have done that before I came on. But it's a late one. My upload speed seems to be really good. So my download speed for watching movies and stuff is slower than the upload, which is backwards. My opinion, anyways. Okay. We need to edit. Shawn S. What the heck are you doing up at this time of evening? I need to... Yeah, there we go. Oh, maybe I should have done this sooner. It might not work now anymore. Do the pop-out window. I am going to have a guest on one of these Sundays here. Let me get this window popped up here first. Yeah, I decided to come on late. Just to try a few things out. What? Why does it say chat is now open to everyone? Wait a second. Something's not right here. Oh, I'm going to have a live guest one Sunday. He actually asked me if he could come on and do an interview and stuff with him. Any ideas? You know him. Him. Excuse me, I think I'm zoomed in too much here too. All right, thanks for popping in for the minute here. Anyway, I'm trying to have or asked me Michael Santana. He asked me if he could um, come on live and do a talk, inspirational type talk, and interview and what have you. So I thought, oh, cool. So that's what I'm going to give a shot and see what's happened. Oh, hey, hi there, Kenneth. We missed you on Sunday. I guess you might have been busy. I tried to have the quiz game on Sunday, but it didn't go over, so there wasn't enough people to actually play. Gee, my screen sure looks what do you call it? Pixelated, isn't it? Like fuzzy. Well, I'm in a one LED light. Very not very. It's late, of course. Obviously, it's like 10:15. Uh, so, and when you're in the band, it's all the lighting you get. Yeah, Sean, that should be cool. It's going to be on some Sunday. He's going to let me know when. So hopefully a little bit before Sunday though, so it gives me some kind of a warning. Yeah, now let me just see here. Go to this page. I am able to. Yeah, and I got that 6-second delay with on the YouTube side. Oh, I'm trying to set this up here a little bit better. Okay, that should work. So how do you think the screen looks? Does it look any better? Any good at all? Force mono copy video. I'm playing around with it, so I'm trying to make it so it's not so busy. And I think it looks a lot better this way. And there's my girl. Tell me, how you doing? Hi. I know it's late. It's late for me. It's late for everybody. That's why I popped on real late, just to see um, what's going on with the what do you call it, the programming that I've done here. So checking it out. You have a good night, Tommy. Thank you very much for coming by. I think I've zoomed in too far. I have to take the camera and zoom out. But I wanted to get that background in. I don't have the lights on right now. Hey, that would add a little bit more lighting to have the lights in the background there. I wanted to fill the background with something else other than uh, the wall in the back. But I don't have a green screen, and there's software that can do that. But then you got to run another piece of software to cut around your body, and it's just too much work. All right, Tommy, thanks for coming in again, eh? You have a good night, and have a great weekend coming up. The spring has sprung. I think tomorrow or the day after, I'm going to go out and do some driving and take some videos of the what do you call them? Cherry blossom trees. They're beautiful. So stay tuned for that. And oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here. That's checking the CPU usage and the GPU usage, and making sure everything's kind of working the best I can. Hey, my favorite brother's in the house, Sleeping Bear. Well, hello, my friend. Yeah, well, I just noticed if I'm online sometime and you're on searching around and I'm there and you just pop in. It's great. Nice to see you again. Yeah, I don't know if you've been here since, but I've changed the look. Not so busy anymore. I think it was too busy before, huh? Anyways, it's not it's way more busier than StreamYards though. Like StreamYards is just the camera view. But this way I can tweak things the way I want. That that's where the personalization. I don't know how you want it to make it look. I can see I'm gonna have to take Stream Elements out and do all that programming in Streamlab. Has a bot also. It does the same thing as Streamlabs. So I may have to just work on that one instead. Don't do Facebook. What do you mean by stream to Facebook? I'm doing Facebook as far as like if somebody sent me a message on Facebook, I even have problems finding it to read it. That's how bad I am with Facebook. But I do have a Facebook account, and if you go look at Facebook, you'll see my videos there. Because the minute I upload a video to YouTube, once it's finished, at the very end, it pops up and says, well, where else would you like to put this media on Twitter, I think, was one that I put them up on. I never ever go to Twitter. And Facebook is the other one. So it automatically goes to Facebook, one click. But I don't actually go to Facebook and upload a video and blah, blah, blah. That's as much as I know about Facebook. And I got all these things. You see the bot, the Stream Elements bot. Follow me on Instagram. I don't even use Instagram. I upload videos. That's it. I don't chat. And then I'll have an ad come out to say, follow me on Facebook. And, I don't think I have one follow me for Twitter. Because I think out of those three, I use Facebook more than any of them. And then Instagram, probably the least. Just a place to upload my videos to. And no, Twitter, the least. And then I got two bots running, not on purpose. Stream Elements I've been using ever since I've used StreamYard as a bot. But then Streamlabs has its own bot, the same as Stream Elements. So the Streamlabs bot comes on because I'm using it, and then Stream Elements is just on, has been on all the time, so it comes up too. So I get like double ads put in there. I have to clean it up, make it a little better. You're getting a van and you're selling houses, or you're selling your house. What the heck, eh? You're getting a van, moving in, are you? Cool. Well, even if it's just a van for part-time camping and stuff. I think that, I don't know, I had, this year I've had, I think, four or five good friends pass away this year. One just last week, or 2 weeks ago, was an Aboriginal fellow, an Indian, or an Aboriginal Canadian Indian. You see, your channel name is Sleeping Bear. His Facebook, which he used a lot, is his name on there was Sleeping with Grizzlies, and he was an Aboriginal fellow, and he just passed away just last week. Very, very religious person. You don't see too many like that. Yeah. Well, he's in a better place, I guess. He didn't look. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know why. I think somebody was saying it was a heart attack or something, but he didn't look ill. So, but yeah. So anyway, that's another one gone. Okay, what was I doing? I was checking out. Oh, yeah. You see, I've got 0 dropped frames, but I've got really, for some reason, over here it sure looks like I'm getting good Wi-Fi. When you're wireless Wi-Fi, like streaming, it's always difficult. If you're in a house and you got a wired system, even if you're wireless in the house, it's way better. When you're wireless and relying on like free Wi-Fi from every place as opposed to data on your own system, well, whoever else is using Wi-Fi at the time is using your bandwidth. You're sharing. So Yeah, we're getting to that age. I'm 69. Be 70 this summer, July, end of July, July 31st. The big 7-0. I made it. I made it this far. Thank the Lord. Yeah, the older you get, the longer you survive, then all of a sudden all your friends are gone. I use visible two phones. You're 55. Oh, well. You're just a youngster in my books. Youngster in my books. Speaking of books, how come I tore a page out of here again the other day, looked at it quickly and threw it away? Did I ever write your name down? Or like your first name? Hang on. I might have it here. Armchair Wanderer. Oh, Bruce. Oh, no, that's not the one. No, I don't have your name here. I just wanted to live. Wait a minute. What the heck did you say there? You're 55. One internet, one for phone. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what that. Oh, okay. I just wanted to out that. Yeah. Why? Oh no. Open can of worms or no? Uh, it's funny how that is, eh? You start out young, not interested in girls at all. All of a sudden, girls become interesting, and then, I mean, why the heck do you fall in love? Infatuation. What the hell is going on there, man? Just seems like the minute you get married. Hello, Mr. John Chalker. How you doing, my friend? I sent you a message on one of your things there. I wanted to get together with you again and try out uh, that that thing that you were on there last time that you didn't like too much. I thought you were. I mean, you seem eager at least to help and try to work things out. After you left, I think Kenny and I went on and we got it working. I don't know what happened. There was feedback though. Was the big problem there, John, coming from somewhere, and I don't know. I don't think. Well, it could have been my end because sound might have been playing out through the speakers here on my system and then back into the microphone, you see. But there was like quite a delay, which means the sound must have been coming from YouTube side and not from whatever the other side is called, Streamlabs side. But anyways, John, it's nice for you to pop in. Um, I wanted to. Are you still in the house there, John? Just say yeah if you're there. I have a question for you. Let me just see and go for the camera. The camera. Time to sleep. Yes, it must be getting late for you. I'm on the west coast, so Everybody that's on is the time is um, they're later. Well, thank you, Sleeping Bear. Did you tell me your name, Sleeping Bear? Yes or no? Or do you want to? Just so that I know not to keep asking every time. It's just that I don't know it, so I'll keep calling you Sleeping Bear. But like, what? And if you do, if you, there is only like 3 people on. If you let me know, um, and you just say I don't want people know my name, I won't call you by your name. You get up with the sun. Yeah, I wish I could get up earlier. Yeah, I don't know. I can't. I get up with the sun. Oh, my question, John, is I see you got tons of videos out. My goodness, you're doing a real great job. I could never put out that many. Holy smokes, you had none like not so long ago, and all of a sudden you got a whole bunch. But anyways, are you looking to monetize it all? Like just a general question. Does monetizing mean anything to you, or do you want to, or does it appeal to you, or no, or for some reason you don't want to? Um, well, let's start there. Uh, like it's some people don't really want to monetize. I, I don't. I would like to monetize, but I don't really push the fact though. Um, if I get there, I get there. If I don't, I don't. Um, that's just my feeling on the monetization thing. Some people um, don't monetize because of what do you call it? Issues with like disabilities or something. Sometimes that can hurt them. So, and man, when I watch the playback of this, I'm going to be amazed because my camera is so what do you call it? It's not really pixelated, fuzzy. Yeah, see now Stream Elements puts up another thing, a merch ad there. You see, we can do away with those things. We don't have to have those in there. I'm not monetized anyway. So, well, merch is different than like what do you call it, super chats and stuff. I can't. There's no buttons on my thing that say, "Hey, super chat." Just because, just because. Oh, I was gonna do the Camarilla thing and see if I can. Are you guys having something to drink? Now, what are you drinking? Like, have you got coffee or tea? I would like to make a tea here. Hang on, Camarilla has got to go for just a second. Ah, click this, click that, move here, move there, go here, do that. Okay, hang on. Yes, I'm thinking about monetizing in the future once I get to 1,000 subscribers. Well, John, if I can help you get 1,000 subscribers, man, let me tell you, I will help you somehow. um, but anyways, okay, if you're trying to monetize, I know you would probably know all about this already, but just let me give you my humble hint or tips or whatever it is. You take it for what it's worth, or if you think it's a bunch of garbage and I don't know what I'm talking about, that's okay too. But anyways, I go and I watch. What I do is I help people with their playlist. Now, if you don't have a play, I didn't check whether you have one or not. I just watch your videos. But what I do is because they're so short, I just watch them all. I don't have to sit there and watch a whole 10, 15, 20 minute bunch of videos. All yours are like a minute or two. So good. I just click on it, automatic bing, 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 bing. So I am giving you watch time for those. Now, if you're thinking about monetizing, here is a good thing to do because of your situation. I see that and I look at your videos and I thought, wow, look at all these videos. But, John, I think because YouTube has two sets of money things now for videos. They have videos and live streams, all are lumped into that's how you make your monetized through that. But now they added in something called shorts. You know, shorts. Now, shorts are uploaded to YouTube differently than videos, like you've been doing videos. But what I'm suggesting is because YouTube considers shorts all by themselves and they have millions of dollars that they take in that just for the shorts people. You see, it's going to take you a month of Sundays to get 4,000 watch hours out of a whole bunch of 1 to 2 minute videos. So what you should do is shorten them all to 60-second video, make them 59 seconds. And then when you upload them to YouTube, upload them as a short, and they have to be in this vertical. You have to figure out how, you have to go and find out how shorts are done. I know they're done on the vertical, so you have to change the vertical thing there. But then they're just 60-second things. They're just almost exactly what you're doing. And then what YouTube looks at then is everybody that's got shorts out there, they look at just those and see how those are making and give money to people that, so you don't have to be even really popular with shorts to make money. But if you want to use them as a videos to make money, well, now you have to be 1,000 subscribers and you have to have 4,000 watch hours. Whereas shorts gives you money without having that. That's just an idea, suggestion. Something to look into, inquire about. Don't just take my word for it. Look for it on YouTube. What do shorts do for you? How do you make money with shorts? Blah, blah, blah. And you'll find out. Hey, you don't have to apologize. I didn't think you were upset. I thought I was upset. No, I didn't think nothing. No problem. I think we were just, because of, it's like you're having a one-sided telephone conversation. I could hear both of you. So when you two are, and you could talk to and hear to each other, you didn't think I could hear you though. So you guys are talking to each other, but I could hear you. And when you just gotta, when you have to take it for granted that everybody's hearing everybody. I know it's hard. How do you communicate when you can't hear someone? So I started typing in the chat window. I figured, well, at least you might read the chat. We can communicate that way a little bit. I think I told you that I could hear you. I could hear John. I could hear John. I could hear Kenny. You two could hear each other, but both of you could not hear me. So that's why I started typing. But then, I don't know. And then it seemed like a feedback from a few seconds later, like a YouTube thing. Like when you're on StreamYard, everybody's okay. But if the guy that you have comes on the panel, they have their YouTube open. Uh, they can have their YouTube open. Just turn off the speaker part, and otherwise, then you get a 6-second delay echo of the same wording, because that's what I was hearing. I would say hi to you guys. You guys couldn't hear me, so I would say hi, and then 6 seconds later, I'd hear myself saying hi. So then you would say, "We hear you," but you weren't hearing me. You were hearing the echo through YouTube. So it's like it was going through. It was weird setup. So, anyway, oh, Rennie is in the house. I didn't see you pop in there. 5 in the morning. What are you flying around the world right now? That's why you're up. I don't know if I mentioned that to you before. Like we flew around the world in Cessnas and like small aircraft. It took a lot, many. It took a long time, many nights of flying, but short hops, and just to have the pleasure of uh, ATC, air traffic control. We did do a lot of flying below the radar, like without air traffic control, just hop, 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 hop. Lots of times we did do air traffic control just for fun, uh, flight following. That's a whole bunch of, a lot of fun. But I don't have the computer for it nowadays, or for today. I'd have to go out and buy. I'm actually looking to purchase a small computer, actually, just for streaming. They're cheap. You can get real cheap ones. They're called mini PCs. The size of uh, remember the old um, cassette VHS cassette tapes, almost the size of one of those. The computers, the computers are 3 times as big as fast and whatever that my laptop that I'm using. The hard drive's not so big in them, like size wise. 512 gigabyte hard drive is not so bad. SSD, obviously, there's because the things are so tiny. There's some of them don't even have a fan; they just have a big heat sink. Otherwise, if there's they put heat if they don't put the heat sinks in, then they put a fan in, which could be a little noisier. But Iceland first Ham Ireland to Iceland and off to Greenland. Oh yeah, okay. We used to do some flight plans that were historical ones. That other, like, what's their names? That woman that tried to fly across. We tried to do those. Uh, did you know a fact about the Wright brothers? The that very first flight that they had. That very first flight that ever happened on Earth like that, like the Wright brothers did there, you could fly that whole flight inside of a 747. It's you could fly that far. The whole flight could have lasted inside of a 747. Could you imagine, eh? From then to today. Yeah, yeah, I know there was a lot of feedback. I think if you're having feedback issues and they were hurting your ears, there must be a way that you could just click on your speakers and say volume off, like down in the corner somewhere, right hand corner. I think maybe there's an icon there, a speaker, and you can just at least turn the volume off so you don't hear any. I know you wouldn't be able to hear me talking then either, but at least you could chat by typing, and then when I get it, when I would have maybe figured it out, I could have typed, said, okay, try your speakers now and see what happens. Because it's just a matter of settings. That's all that was wrong, John. Uh, Settings on your part, settings on my part. It's just a matter of clicking the buttons here and there. Other people make it work, so it's got to work. It's just you got to push the right buttons to make it work. And that's the fun and the joy of the whole thing, or the not maybe not the joy, but hopefully, if you had a rough, bad time the first time, hopefully you won't find that bad time again. You've learned. And the only way to test those things, I've tested again. I found out that I can do it just like StreamYard. So it looks just like StreamYard does on the screen. So there would be no difference using that program that we were trying to use. There's another thing. There's another link you use instead. Instead of bringing up each individual person, it puts you all in a group session, and then you can go away and have a coffee, come back, poof, puts you right back where you were before. I don't have to do anything. It's bloody amazing. I had 3 of myself in there today just to test it out, see how it worked. I know it's late for you guys, and it is 11 o'clock here, but I have to make a tea, you know? I have to have something to drink. And I start off with water, but I'll leave the microphone on, hopefully, so that you can hear me, at least, all 25 of us in the house here. I'm going to make a tea. And who's ever in the house here, make a tea. Get something to drink, sit back, relax. What else is there to do at this time of night? Just hang in there, and I'm going to make myself a tea. Well, turn the right switch on and turn the pump on instead. I do have a frying pan here full of water from when I cook my steak tonight. I'll have to dump that outside. The tea, the thing that the size that I usually make is almost the whole. We have fire. We have come a long way. We have fire. Is that the best invention there ever was? It's really killing my ears. That's why I got upset, because I was getting the feedback. It was almost like buzzed my eardrums. Yeah, see, you were getting feedback and Kenny wasn't. So that part I would say was just something on your end. But why you guys couldn't hear me was probably a click on my end. And when you go in that program, when I send you the link and you click on it, it should ask you for a password. See, that's the beauty of this. If I send you a link, you can just click on it and you're in. But then anybody that sees that link can click on it and they're in. Therefore, you put a password on it. Stops other people from coming in just blatantly. Now, if you want to have their name on the bottom, you want to have John showing there, then when I send you the link, it's going to ask you for a password. It should ask you for your name, so that when you do come on and you're on the screen, your name will appear in the bottom. Now, that's all fine and dandy. Gee, I forgot where I was kind of going with that. I'm having tea. I gotta have honey with my tea, though. How do you guys drink tea? Do you put cream and sugar in it, or do you just drink tea by itself? I'm not much of a tea and coffee drinker, so I'm not a connoisseur. I think the tea that I have is just called green tea. I did have a green tea that had other kind of fruits in it, three fruits or something. But this tea that I've got right here, right now, is just your basic green tea, it's called. So, and I like a little sweetener. I put in mine, and not sweetener, I put in honey. So I like a little honey in my tea. I don't know if it's... Okay, I think that should be good, hot enough. Hang on, guys, I'm just going to pour the water. So, like I said, you've got your chance to get your drink. Just to prove to you that I'm not having one of those... I am pouring my tea. So that sound is... Look at that, how they do that. If I go too fast, it comes out the top. So right now I just got honey in there. Milk and sugar. Okay. Well, when you're over like in countries where they do drink a lot of tea, then you kind of wonder, like, how do they drink it? And is there a proper way to drink tea? I guess you put milk and sugar in only if you, I guess, like it sweeter. I just never, for me, I just never found tea to be like needing sweetener, except I do put honey in though, a little bit. I used to drink tea, like if I did was like nothing in it, just the tea itself. Milk might, or like cream or milk, I guess. Milk might make it taste kind of nice. And then let it, let it steep or whatever you gotta. You just let it go. Well, if it's five in the morning, you must be getting up. You're not up all night, are you? You're just getting up, right? Now I got to squeeze this out of here. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to stay online as long as it takes to drink my tea, and then we'll call her a night. Tomorrow we're heading off to just a Walmart just over here to do a bit of shopping. Some of the stores have gone outrageous with the prices of their all their products, not just the meats, but everything. Like this ocean spray that I drink. I don't know if you guys have that wherever you are. I'm diabetic, so I drink everything with not real sugar, and it's all that other sugary crap. Gives you cancer. Anyways, it's good for diabetes though. But anyway, these things here, 3 liters, 3 Canadian liters. At one store, there are 6 something. We'll say 7. At another store, there are 8 something, 9. Same thing. Unbelievable. All you gotta do is drive a little bit. And getting up soon. Oh, okay. So what does to me, I look fuzzy and grainy, and my camera, like it's not clean and clear. What does it look like to you? Is it because I'm only putting out 7? Well, I think I'm putting out 720p. That's no sense going any higher. I don't want to go any higher than that. If I can go less than and get away with it, but maybe I'm at, I don't know what it's set at. So if it's set at like 144, well, no wonder. I have to bump my end up so it looks a little better. But I don't know what it looks like. Oh yeah, I could play it back. When I play it back, I could see. So when I do that, oh, good tea tonight. How do you mistake making a tea? It's not, like it comes in a package. It's all pre-measured. Well, I guess you could use your own measurements, but it's in a bag, pre-measured. How can you make it any different from one to the other, except for uh, adding stuff, fruit flavors, sugars, milks. Not too bad. Looks okay. Cool. 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 No, that was somebody. Were you on my last live stream, or was that someone else? They said my face, the side of my face was green, and I said, "Well, you see, if it's green, well, I guess it wasn't a color problem. What it was too much light coming in, and then the gamma or something that I had set on it. When it got real bright, it actually looked like green. So when I watched the playback, I said, "Oh yeah, my face does look green." But I had since fixed that. But my live streams, I really don't care too much about the quality of the video. When you're playing videos for people to see, sharing screens and things like that, well, then you want the quality to be a little better. But when it's just camera and stuff like now, when you're watching me, it's just like, eh, it doesn't matter whether it's the quality is, like 4K or whatever. That doesn't matter. So it is now 11 o'clock, 11 bells here, and that's the east coast of. So Hawaii is still early. Greenwich Mean Time, that's the line. That's where the time changes. So what happens if you live right there? Like on one, so how does that work there then? There's got to be a jump in time. It's 24 hours. I don't know how that works. It's like a whole day. There's a whole day difference from a thin line down the planet of the Earth, the meridian. On this side of the line, it's day one, and on the other side of the line, it's day two already. Wow. I should be timing these things. Streamlabs is popping up. Oh, this is Streamlabs now, popping up the ad, not Stream Elements. Okay, see, I've got a pencil and paper right here. Oh, too bad. Sleeping Bear didn't tell me his name. I don't think he wants to tell me his name. I asked him once before, and I think that's what he said. And then I keep asking, then I feel like I'm getting too personal. And then he should just say, "I already told you. I don't want you to know," or not don't want me to know, but he would just rather be known as Sleeping Bear, which I appreciate that. That's perfectly fine. Now I want to know how to change the Streamlabs. Change Streamlabs. There, I went away for a whole minute or two. I'm hooked up to an internet that uh, London Drugs, it's called over here in Canada. I don't know if you have them everywhere, but London Drugs. And you're only allowed to be on for like half an hour or an hour, and then they just kick you off. So you have to re-sign back on. So just kaboom, and we're off. I never got no drop frames or nothing. Just we're gone. And at least, yeah, because now I'm on for just 1 minute. My time, I don't know how that's going to affect the live. Whether it's saved twice. I'm going to have two lives. Maybe it's broken up. That's not good. I'm going to have to check that one out. 6 o'clock in the morning for you, and 11 p.m. at night for me. You're getting up and I'm going to bed. That means you're living in the future. What's it like in the future? Is it any better tomorrow? Yeah, I think my YouTube is buggered up when it does that. If I go, how can I find out? Go here. How about if I go to I'm going to go to my what I got studio, and see if I have an actual live stream saved already. I thought maybe, I don't know if I was experienced that before, and I was wondering, what did that really happen, or I don't know if that was true or not. That did save it like that. No, it's good. It's still rolling. I don't know what it's going to do with the time thing there, but anyway, it's still going. Are you going to fly over Vancouver, or any stops in Vancouver? If you're flying over Vancouver, I'll wave. I'll be on the corner of Main and Hastings, and then I'll wave from there. Actually, right where I'm at, parked for the night here in real life. I'm well, the airport's still a little ways away, but it's right on the path. As a matter of fact, a lot of aircraft go right over here all the time. They're still high enough up so that they're not real noisy, which means we're still a little ways away from the airport. And some have just barely put their wheels down, at this point. So, they're still a few miles out because, they don't put their wheels down until they're, so you can tell how far away they are still if they've got their wheels down yet or not. So they're still a little ways out, but I'm right on the path of them. You can see them up there going by both ways, in and out. So yeah, you can wave when you fly over Vancouver there or wherever I'm at. Leonard, my buddy, I just put out a video today, tutorial on drone harmony program. That when I first started drone harmony, it was free. there was no such thing as a paid version. It was just all free. And then I liked the program so much that I made tutorials, and I put them up on their website. And then they started to charge money for their software, and lots of money, like $33 a month for the basic one. That's actually quite a bit. $99 a month for the pro version. So you got to be making money with your drone, and it only does DJI drones. So anyway, when I sent tutorials online for them to the public on YouTube. They're on my YouTube channel somewhere. And then somebody said, "Well, why don't you do some more uh, drone drone harmony tutorials?" So I've dug up an old one and just put it up just the other day again. I did some explaining at the beginning and what that it's an older one, and but it's the basic waypoint to waypoint flight. So that's cool, as people are interested in that, but it's quite expensive. You can do a hi Kenny. Well, Kenny said something and then he retracted it. Must have been swearing or something, or he said something he didn't like it. But yeah, no, you can still do a free version of each 1 month thing, so you can try it out for a month. That gives you the full blown thing for a month, I guess. But then you're into, if you really like the thing, though, that's the problem. Even for the first month, it's $33 a month. Like, I mean, you got to really enjoy your hobby, or be making money with your drone for them kind of prices. I can understand so much, like a one-time fee, like a lifetime one-time fees of some sort. But they really do a lot of work orientation. Uh, their app is more to like doing tower work, photographing tower, working with whatever you would need drones to do, to video and stuff. So it's very much so in the way of work, as opposed to just like playing around. So what they did for me was they gave me 5 years of their pro version, and I think I got 1 more year left, so I can enjoy drone harmony. I don't think I can't afford to buy even the one by monthly by month by month. What is that? $33 a month for 12 months. That's 330. That's $390. That's $400 for a year. It's $1 a day, more than $1 a day. Yeah, $33 a month, 30 days in a month. It's just over. So $1 and 23 cents. Yeah, unfortunately, as they say. So let me just see here, just to enlighten you what's going on with the screen. Everybody says it's getting better, looking better. It's not so crowded. At the very top, at least, we got the latest subscriber. Now that subscriber subscribed just last Sunday is from another country, and I don't understand their language and their typing. But she subscribed to me, or he subscribed to me. I went and subscribed to their channel. I don't know anything about their channel at all because of the language barrier and the um, text typing. Can't read it. I run it through. I ran what they said on my thing through the translator just to see what they said. And then in the center, then it gives me the latest donator, the person that donated through the tip thing. This thing that's scrolling across the bottom, Nomadic Vanman.live, my website. they went there and donated $1 or $2 or $3 or $4. I think, Ronnie, you did that. And somebody did Leonard did the $3 right after you did. So you actually, if you would have done it after, it's not the amount of money that mattered. It was his first, like last to put up their name up there, or last to put a donation. It is the first, or the one to be up in the top there. So as you can see to the right of that, the total donations for that month is $4. So that's why that number is there. I don't add those up. So they comes in a text file somewhere that grabs that number. And then across the bottom, it just names my new website that Streamlabs gives you for free once you become a member of Streamlabs. And then the rest of the screen is just to put a border around what's going on, which is very, very simple now. The chat box, I want that there, so I can't. If it's too busy, well, I can't help that. And then I made the camera as big as I could. I think the chat box could be squeezed, not top to bottom, but squeezed left to right a little bit. Because when you're watching it full screen, it's pretty big. You can still read it quite big. And then you won't be able to see the chat on the side of YouTube. That'll disappear when you go watch full screen. So you won't. This way, at least you can see the chat. So let me just see here. That's called. I should be able to do this on the fly here. Okay, this is the Camarilla. The chat window. There. Now, if I drag that in, at least there. What do you think? That makes the chat box a little narrower again yet, but still readable, I think. I can even still read it, and I'm watching it on a smaller screen. So when you watch it full screen, it would be much bigger. And I've got my voice. I always try to talk too loud. My voice thing looks good. It's not overmodulated and not undermodulated. That's the main thing. I haven't had any drop frames at all. And CPU usage is only, right now, it's at 10, 12, 11%, 10%. So that's good. Oh, good. Well, thanks, Ronnie. And then again, I guess it all depends on what you're watching it on. Whether it's you're holding your phone upright, like this, or sideways, or a tablet. And then once you're into PCs, laptops and PCs then. So Kenny said he's still listening in the background there. Only unless you're, if you're on another live, Kenny, then you're listening to that. Unless you got one ear on this station and one ear on that station. And see now tonight again, the text, what do you call it? Okay, the text is white, but in red, that text there. The other day it was blue, and I can't control that color. Okay, that's called Streamlabs icon. There. Oh, I wrote that down. I gotta change that. If I don't write things down to do, I'll never remember to do them. So, okay, 15. See, I don't know. I don't even know how long I've been online. When I went offline and come back on, that whole timer quit. So I know it's an hour and a half, maybe close to. So I think I'm just gonna go to bed myself. It's already 15 after 20 or 17 after 11, so time to get to bed, and got to get up tomorrow, go to a different Walmart down the way here, so we'll find out what they got there. Looking for that ocean spray stuff. So thanks, Rennie, for spending your time here with me this morning. Go have your breakfast, bacon and eggs, or whatever you have. You're just getting up. Enjoy your day. Thank you, my friend, my brother, for stopping in and contributing your time. I hope it's going to be a nice day tomorrow. Kenny, if you are listening, thanks, brother, for stopping in and donating your time again, my friend. And we will have to get together and do that, the video thing. I've got it worked out so that it looks more like StreamYard now. And see, that's the ease of StreamYard. It's kind of made for people who either don't care or don't want to change things. It just go with the flow. StreamYard is such a good program in its own way. It's such a simple, easy thing to use. And you can actually do quite a bit with it, even with the paid version even. So, but anyways, that's neither here nor there. You pick what you want to use, and you got to go with that. Oh, okay, Kenny. I was just saying, I'm going to leave. I've been on for a while, and I popped up really late today just to check out a few things again. So that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to pop up now and again later on in the evenings when there's not so many people up, and go live on Sunday still, regular times, and then I'll pick another day, maybe on a Wednesday in an afternoon or something as my regular times, and then just not pop up in the evening so much anymore. Maybe I can swing in on a raid somewhere, get in on a raid somewhere one day, one night too instead, or something. Or I want to do one more live during the week instead of Sunday. I want to do one more live during the week sometime. So if I can, maybe find a raid or something that other people are doing, and it's not like I'm the seventh guy in the row. You know what I mean? It's like a short raid. But anyway, those are the thoughts, and I think we'll call her for tonight, guys. It's late for everyone, and it's time for me to hit the hay, because a new day tomorrow. God willing, I'll be there, and I hope you guys are too. Thank you guys for all coming in again. Like I said, donating your time, whatever you could. Love yous all, and it was nice to see John again. He was a little bit upset the last time. He said I wasn't upset. I didn't think he should have been upset. He was doing all right. I know the sound wasn't so good for him, but anyways, I explained it, and I hope he feels better about it. All right. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, Rennie. Everyone else that was in the house, thank you. We'll catch you again, maybe one night here, Wednesday for sure, I think, and Sunday for sure. Be cool, be kind, stay awesome. Catch you again.